Greetings, citizens. This is Lieutenant Commander Mr. Everything coming at you with an important announcement from the UEE Navy. The 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron, the Lions, is recruiting. Be a part of something great. Join now. We are looking for new and veteran players. The 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron is a UEE Navy carrier-based squadron. If you're looking for a disciplined, well-trained unit, join now. Not only do we want combat professions, but we need first-person marine experts, merchants, miners, salvage. All professions are welcome in the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. Our mission is to protect the UEE and its citizens. Join the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. Expected missions would be anti-piracy, anti-smuggling, fleet protection, search and rescue, convoy escort, bounty hunting, exploration, mining, salvage, asset protection, cargo hauls, to name a few. Join now and see the galaxy. We have an organization page on the RSI website, as well as the forums in Spectrum, and we have our very own Discord. Role-playing is encouraged, but not mandatory. The galaxy awaits. Join now. Whether you're casual or competitive, we're looking for committed players. We're based on a World War II U.S. Navy Air Squadron theme. Our focus are carrier-based craft, with our primary being the Sabre. But all ships are needed and wanted in the squadron. We would like to have a wide variety of ships to allow all kinds of gameplay. Visit now your local Navy recruiter and join the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. The squadron is growing. Visit our recruiter at robertspaceindustriescom/orgs/1NAS to become a member of something great.
All right. Hello again, everybody. This is Derek, and I am back. I am back, baby. I'm back with some Star Citizen. All right, so Star Citizen, I just got finished patching the 421. This is like the 3rd version of 421, something like that. I've patched it every night. What I plan to do is get involved in the resource drive, right? There apparently is an event going on which has got a lot of problems mechanically, but we're gonna do our best to work through those problems. All right, so let me click on the game. There we go, we're in the game. Let's get rid of that. We don't need that. Now I'm on New Babbage. Yeah, this seems like it's really dark. I don't know if you guys see that. Excuse me, I got some burpages going on. Maybe it's because my brightness has been turned down. Maybe I need to put that right in the middle. Let's see. Okay, that's a little bit better. I'm okay with that. All right, now if I remember right, I'm wearing the Marine armor. What we're going to do today is swap that out. Yeah, I've got the good old olive drab Marine armor. I've got all my gizmos and gadgets. I'm fully decked out, ready to go. But I think what I want to do is swap that Marine armor out for a tan version. And I don't think that I can, well, maybe I can. Oh, yeah, like my backpack and the weapons and all that. Okay, hold on. You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna, I'm gonna, I'm gonna cheese whiz this a little bit. I'm gonna open an empty container, and then I'm gonna put everything that I've already equipped on my character into this empty container. Right? That way, when I go to re-equip myself, I could just turn around and take it all out of that empty container. This is me using my big brain. I don't know, did I get all the magazines? Nope, there's... And this pistol, and this guy right here, and... I shouldn't have a knife or anything like that on me. I didn't equip one. I didn't equip a sidearm. Okay. Perfect. So let's go ahead and close that. Let's go to armor. I'm going to take everything off. Even my jumpsuit. Okay. Now, I wish there was a way for me to make this larger. But that's okay. There should be a tan version. There's the Crusader undersuit. Tan or olive is actually, I'm going to sort this. Here we go. What is that? Stone skin Agra. That's just stone skin undersuit. None of them are really... Well, I'm going to take a look at this. It's got a lot of kind of brownish... You know what? I must have bought it for a reason. Oh my gosh. Okay, just bear with me, guys. Bear with me. I've got all kinds of crazy helmets. Okay, I've got the Marine armor. You can't stack them. I was hoping that you could, but you can't. That's olive. That's white. What I'm looking for is the... That's woodland. Tan. Oh, it's just as big. I think the olive is the one that I liked. We're going to compare. We're going to compare. That's Crusader. That's Citadel. That's white. Here's olive. See, olive does look a little brownish. Yep, let's go with olive. I love olive. I've always loved olive. See, it's not green. It's kind of like a yellowish green. That makes sense. Probably doesn't, but that's okay. Welcome to the stream. We are playing Star Citizen. There's my arms. Now what we could do is we could put an olive or a tan helmet on, but what I think I'm going to do is wear my bug helmet. Okay, hold on. I couldn't see myself. Okay, it didn't want to load. It reset the sort as soon as I went to put that helmet on. Does that bug helmet look like it fits with the armor? It kind of doesn't, right? But I like it anyway. It kind of does. There's a little bit of this dark green. What is this? That's a Crusader helmet. Tan or olive. Let's try olive. Okay, or not. Yeah, what's going on here? Okay, let's just get out of this. And then I'll just go right back in. Hurston? Oh, I didn't know I had a Hurston helmet. Yeah, why isn't this allowing me to put this on? It should just automatically overwrite this helmet. Okay, now that fits the armor set that it's with. color matches and everything. But I still like my bug helmet best. And it won't let me switch my helmet out. I wonder why that is. Alright, CIG, got problems. Gotta get that resolved. Okay, can I zoom out? There we go. That's as far as I can zoom out. Yeah, I like that helmet best. We're gonna go with that helmet. All right, so that's all my armor that I'm gonna deal with. Now we're gonna go back to that container, and because I saved everything in that container, let's go ahead and just start putting it all on. I got a rifle and I have a sniper rifle. And I think if I just double click these, yeah, these go right where they need to go. Okay, it's taking a second. Or I think I can shift click. If I shift click, I think it goes into my backpack. Guess what? These are already going in my backpack. Except for the guns, they went on my waist. And the med pens. It's not double clicking. Okay, those are all. Okay. Okay. I'm just curious, if I double click here, does it go to my armor? Or is my armor already filled up? Okay, it looks like it kind of is. Yep, it is. Okay, these are all extra pieces of ammo. And then I got food and water and all that. All right, we are good. Okay. Just taking a look at myself here. Got a med gun. I got my tractor beam. Hopefully it's going to work. Got my rifles. With the ×16 scope on the sniper. I got a scorched telescopic over here. We got some silencers. Full up on ammo and a little extra ammo on me just to resolve issues if I need to. Okay, I think we are ready to go out into the world. That wasn't that. What is that? Looked like it was a gun. It is a gun. I can't, can't do anything with it. All right, no big deal. Okay, so I'm fully equipped. I just need to go to my ship, and then what we'll do is we'll start taking missions. Apparently there is an event going on. I have not participated in this event at all yet. This is my first day participating. And I heard that only the cargo portion of the event is active. There's also maybe mining. And if that's the case, I don't mind. We'll do some cargo runs. And these little bottles, whenever I find them, I pick them up. And I will be testing on whether or not I can combine empty bottles into a full bottle. If I can take 2 empties. That's not the kind of bottle that I think it is. That looks like a dirty bottle. I only drink the best stuff. That's what she said. Okay, the comments? Nope, we're going to spaceport. And I was going to make a negative comment. I had prepared myself to make a negative comment.
Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
But I'm watching my FPS.
The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily.
And it's making me eat my words. I got a good FPS.
Careful, doors are now closing. Capsule now approaching station.
I had this speech all prepared about how in 2014, when I was playing this game, I had 5 FPS, or which went up to. I remember I had some days that I had 14 FPS, and it was a big deal. It was like a major improvement, and then around 2020 or so, my FPS had skyrocketed up to like 40s and 50s. And
nearing next stop.
And now it has gone down again to like 14. But that's actually not the case right now.
The capsule.
My comment was, as the game develops, why is my FPS getting worse and worse? It should be getting better and better. We are close to the spaceport. We're just waiting for the elevator to lift us up to the New Babbage International Spaceport Terminal. If anybody's out there watching and you got any questions about what I'm doing or what this is about, or any kind of chit chat, I'd be glad to entertain that. I do have my chat open on my 3rd monitor. It's where I watch the live stream to make sure everything goes according to plan. Unlike this guy or this guy, things didn't go according to plan for them.
Hey.
Oh. You might notice I didn't go to any of the ship consoles. I just went straight here because I have a permanent hangar waiting for me. I didn't need to go to a ship terminal. And it's a large hangar because I own the Carrack. Now, I don't have any ship or anything pulled up. So let's see what we can do. Contracts. This resource drive has something to do with the event. I want to support Microtech. Collect copper. Okay, 1 SU. I can do that. Deliver to New Babbage. Collect from Rayari. Okay, good. I'm collecting it all from the same place, and I'm delivering it all to the same place. That sounds good. That's something we can do. So I got to carry cargo, so that probably means I need to pull up a ship that can actually do that.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
This is my daily driver.
Please visit us again.
Oops, wrong button. There's my baby. Alright. Got some green on the mission in the upper right. Got green. I'm totally digging that. New update in the way it looks. And anytime I see something that's different than what I'm used to, I'm going to point it out. If I notice it. But that I noticed immediately. And I like it. It's something I like. Ooh, my controls are probably not set up properly. Let's try this. Nope. Let's try this. Okay, that works.
Welcome to Robert Swiss Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
Yeah, my controls are probably not set up correctly.
Engines are on. Quantum fuel is at 100%.
Okay, requesting a hangar. One thing I don't like about this ship is you cannot look straight up. So when I have a hangar like this, you can't tell if it's open or not.
Takeoff. Landing.
Okay. That button doesn't work. I'm getting my Skyrim game mixed up. Collect shipment. Okay, there we go. Let's focus on the collection. I gotta go to Clio, huh? Okay. Gotta go to Clio, then Rayari. I'm trying to remember all my button presses because I've been playing so much Skyrim lately. There we go.
Shields are off. Quantum drive is now on.
We are on our way to Clio.
Quantum drive is now off.
Hopefully that's on the daylight side.
Quantum drive is now on.
Okay, my radar has changed as well. Okay, I'm noticing my radar has some new icons on it. And it's a lot easier to read. It also might have something to do with the way I adjusted the brightness and the contrast of my monitor itself. Looks like a thing over It's got lights. Now, I've heard the freight elevators are broken. Well, we'll find out.
Shields are up. Landing gear deployed.
There are a bunch of ships here already. Can I not land over on the other one? This is an elevator as well, is it not? It is. Yeah, it's not a good sign when the door is open. But you know what? We'll figure it out. Why am I going down? And there's a mech suit right there. Did I just bump into something I probably shouldn't have? Screw it, let's just land right here. Until I get used to what I'm doing. I mean, we're only picking up 3 little pieces of cargo. Oh, the door just opened automatically. I could probably do it by hand. If I can take that, I'm going to take that. Watch me. Oh crap, it says loading contents. And it shouldn't say raise because the elevator is already up. Okay, well there's just this free geo here, or whatever this is. See if it'll fit in the back of my cargo hold. Well, there it is. Go find another freight elevator that's also busted. There's a pink one. Okay, see that door is... All these doors are open. That's usually a bad sign. Is that a tank? Just parked over there. There's another Zeus. See, look at that, I'm falling. Huh. So there's got to be a setting that I have disabled. We're gonna have to figure that out because I haven't played in a month. So whoops, wrong button. Let's see if I can get either one of these to open or to work. If I can't, I have a plan. Everything's frozen on the inside here. Okay. Hell, I'll take this one too. Loading. Yeah, my ship's not big enough to take a tank with me, or I'd be taking that. Oh, wait. Oh. Something's going on. This might work. Aha. I was starting to get worried. the heck is going on? I tripped on something. Yeah, right there at the end of my ramp, I'm tripping. Here comes the ship. What's causing me to trip right there at the end? All the ice on the ground.
Landing gear raised.
Oh, I have to take it to Port Tressler. Oh no, it says New Babbage or Port Tressler. Okay, okay. Okay, so OM6, Microtech, New Babbage.
Shields off. Auto drive is now on. Auto drive is now off.
Okay. zoom past the side of this moon here.
Auto drive is now on. Auto drive is now off.
Alright, new beverage. Which one is which? It's gotta be the closer one. 'Cause the other one would be in orbit.
Drive is now on.
That's what I'm thinking.
Auto drive is now off. Shields are on. Landing gear deployed. Landing complete.
Like a glove. Yeah, see, the gravity is pulling me down. I'm gonna have to see what's going on with that. I'm sure it's one of my settings. come that's not picking it up? It says fire detach. Okay. I wonder if there's a setting I need to adjust on it. Everything looks like it's fully powered. Yeah, I just put that off to the side, wondering if it'll be there the next time I log in. I like the blue one better. Exit, okay, that's the only button that functions. Yeah, these tractors don't seem to be working. I can sprint in this? Oh, I guess I can. If nothing else, it'll be cool to look at. Maybe there's some minimum range. I don't know. Maybe I gotta put a tractor head or something in there. I don't know. This, I know. This I know how to work. I didn't say I was good at it. Alright, let's see if this works. Nice. That was a quick 100K. Reading the pop-ups. Contract complete.
It's Remy. Thanks for knocking out that contract. Microtech appreciates your hard work.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so... Okay, those are rearranged, I think. I don't think that was that far to the right. I thought it was over here somewhere. Bounty hunting and security. Where's the, where's the tracker for contracts? Right? I thought maybe it's in my journal. Resource drive. Here it is. This is what I was looking for. The system total. That is, my understanding, that is how many SDU that every player has delivered. And whoever wins this race, right? Right now it's Hurston at 45 million. Microtech's at 30 million, 21 million, 19 million. So these two are pretty close. Nice solid second place. And then I guess I've done 3 SCU. So when I get to 85 SCU and 311 and 7, you know, you get all these rewards. But the point is, the winner, whoever wins the race at the end of the month, gets a special set of armor. Do I want the Hurston armor? No, I don't want it. I really, really, really like the Crusader skin for your ships. But not so much that I'm not going to fight for Microtech. I'm going to fight for Microtech. It's got kind of a light blue skin, light blue and white, where the Crusader has a dark blue and white. And I really like the dark blue and white look. I really like the Crusader look. So I might work for both of them, but I'm going to focus on Microtech. That's my plan. Just so you guys know. All right, see, because you can do all 3. So now this opens up new missions because I did the intro mission. Large cargo, material acquisition, small cargo, medium cargo. What do they consider medium? I can do medium. What do they consider large? I cannot do that. It would take multiple trips. I could do it. It would just take multiple trips. All right, guys. I'm going to take a short break. I have to go use the bathroom, and I will be right back. Give me like 5-10 minutes. I'll be right back. Slowly but surely. Okay. Got some chips in my hands. Salt and vinegar. I've got a prime. Also got a sparkling ice over here. Welch's Food Snacks. I am set. Okay, so I thought about taking this one here because I could probably do that in 2 trips. Take 72 and 36, or a portion of the 36, and then or a mixture or whatever, because it's all going to the same place. And then make 2 trips, and that'll pay 100. But I think I could take 2 trips with medium, and it would pay it'd be 116. And this is also, I'm gonna take this. I already know. All right, so there we go. Got my contract. Now what I am going to do is check my settings to make sure that I haven't overlooked something.
The next contract is all set. I've been asked to remind all contractors that time is of the essence, and Microtech expects you to focus solely on the assigned contract until it is complete.
That's what I plan to do there, mister. Now, when I took that short break just a few moments ago, I didn't do what I took the break to do. It was like a false alarm. But I still have the feeling of urgency. So I might have to go take care of it. Okay, I don't think it's controls. I do think it's game settings. So I might have to go through all the game settings. Yeah, gravity compensation on. It has no. So let's put that on yes. And see if that's what it is. We're about to find out. Nope, I'm still dropping.
Landing complete. Takeoff complete. Landing complete.
Okay, I'll be right back. not sure what is causing me, unless they instituted the because they talked about stopping people from using their thrusters to hover. Specifically facing straight down. But there's also the possibility that I need to put more energy into my engines. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to get I thought I had enough power to deal with that, but okay.
Takeoff complete.
Nope. Still
Landing
dropping.
complete.
Okay, so let me see if there's something I might have overlooked, because I remember this happening in the past where I would hover, not touch the button or whatever, and then I would just drop, right? Where there was some setting that I changed, and I don't know which one it is. I'm gonna have to look through them, and then I would let go of the controls and it would just stay there. So I thought it might be gravity compensation. So let me just keep looking through some of these settings. Okay, so it's not a game setting. It's obviously not going to be a control. It wouldn't be a keybind. I wouldn't think there would be any kind of keybind. I'll just have to deal with it, I guess. Because it's not like coupled or decoupled or maybe VTOL? That's K, right?
Takeoff complete.
Nope, still falling.
Landing complete.
Huh. I'm not worried about it.
Takeoff complete. Landing complete. Takeoff complete. landing gear raised.
Select shipment. Also on Calliope, it's probably the exact same spot we were just at.
Shields are off.
Why is it asking you to go to an OM? Okay, OM Calliope, yep. Get out of the atmosphere first. There we go.
Auto drive is now on. Auto drive is now off.
There are ships here.
Auto drive is now on. Auto drive is now off. Auto drive is now on.
Oh, it's dark side.
Auto drive is now off. Shields are on.
Man, I'm having issues tonight. I might have to run to the bathroom again. It's an empty pad over here, so maybe...
Landing gear deployed.
It looks like the same pad that I had problems with in the previous. Whoop, just slam it into the ground. Yeah, I gotta use the bathroom again. Sorry, guys. back for who knows how long. Might be just 1 minute. It might be 5 minutes. Things have just got real. Hey Matthew, how are you doing, my man? Yeah, I wanna point something out that. Hang on, just a second. I have to take my medicine. Yeah. This is Star Citizen is a game that is not conducive to someone that might have to get up and go run to the bathroom. And I say that because here, let me see if I can Alt-H this. And let's go inventory. Let's grab a drink. Let's drink that bad boy. Yeah, I was noticing my hydration was down to like 37. And I think this because of what just happened to me. I was flying in to land, and I said to myself, you know, inside my own mind, I was like, man, I gotta go use the bathroom. You know, I'm having this emergency happening in my pants. Not really, but you know. And I said, I need to go. But I can't. I can't just get up and go because my ship will crash or, you know, and then my character will be dead, and then all my progress will be lost. And so I was like fighting it just so I could get on the ground. I don't like that. I mean, I understand it because it's a MMO, and you've got it's multiplayer. That's what MMOs, you know, massive multiplayer. I don't think this elevator is going to work, but we're going to try. Oh, maybe it will. Maybe it will. Okay, let's lower this. Okay, we're making good progress. Oh, maybe I should select all. Wait, what just happened? You kicked me out. Select all. Move to elevator. There you go. I couldn't see it because my chest plate was in the way. And, but if I was playing a game like Skyrim, let's say, I could just hit escape. I could just go. I could be away for 10 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, whatever. And then I could come back and then just hit escape and start playing again. Okay, this is a little crazy, but that's okay. I'm down for some crazy. I need 10 SCU of tungsten. I have a feeling that there's more than 10, because this is 4. That's corundum, which I need 19. And copper. $19 copper. Whoops. All going to the same place, so it doesn't matter if I get them all mixed up. And this will only put me halfway. This will only put me halfway to my goal. Because I think it said I need 88. And this is only about 50. And I still have something going on in my stomach. It's got windy. Should do it. I'm going to help the next person out. So what I'm actually thinking of doing is finishing this mission and then switching over to Skyrim. Mainly because I've got something going on in my stomach. It's causing me to get up. This is like the third time I've gotten up in the half an hour.
Take off complete. Landing gear raised. Shields on.
Okay, let's use map.
Autodrive is now on. Autodrive is now off. Shields normal.
Now I'm struggling with my keyboard because all these blisters on my fingers, I have them all covered with bandages and or band-aids, and it's making pressing the keys even worse than normal.
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete.
Wow, I didn't realize I was that low to the ground. See, look at that. Gravity is pulling me down. That's not me, that's gravity. Which I dig, actually, kind of, in a way. I'm constantly pressing up just to stay, you know, relevant. Is that a good spot? Not really. That's probably pretty good. I'll check how I feel and what my progress is after I drop this off. I guess I could have used my ship's tractor. But I think my ship's tractor is just way too sensitive. Actually feeling a little bit better, actually, believe it or not. Is that all of them? It is. Okay, let's see what this guy has to say about me dropping this off. There we go. Everything? Yep. Confirm. $19 of corundum. 10 of tungsten. Completed the medium.
Noticed you logged another completed contract. Grab another if you're available. Microtech could really use the help right now.
Yes, you could, because so I'm right here. 85. Yeah. If I did one more trip, I would at least meet the 85, right? 28, 26. Okay. Yeah, it's Arc Core, Crusader, Microtech, and then Hurston. I don't know why people are like working with Hurston. Unless they're just trying to get that 5% discount on the planet Hurston, which that doesn't affect me at all. I think I'm going to take another contract just to get past, just to get that. I don't know. I want to play some Skyrim tonight, though. Let's see if I can do it in the next 20 minutes. Let's do that. Let's see if I can do a 20-minute contract without running to the bathroom. Okay, there's only, okay, that's completed. Offers. Microtech. Still, these are the only 4. Material acquisition, I'm going to assume, is mining. Yeah. Yeah, you get paid for every SCU that you mine. I just don't have the capability to do that, unfortunately. And a medium cargo seems like it's about all I would be able to carry in my ship anyway. And it looks like I'm going to be going right back to where I was just at. It's all good though. It's back and forth, back and forth. Easy money though. So
Ready with Microtech again. You should know the drill by now. No updates on my side. Just wanted to wish you luck out there.
Astor Remington, that's his name? Okay. 73%. Okay, we're good with that. Yeah, after this load, I'm going to take a short break, maybe 5 minutes or whatever, just to get the stream running properly, and then I'm going to load up some Skyrim. So if you're interested in Skyrim, you should check out my channel in about 5 minutes after I log out of here. I'm using a ton of mods, and it's working out really good. I'm enjoying the game quite a bit. Still low level though. Nope, wrong button. Am I inverted? There we go. Now I'm not inverted. Okay, we are going to collect. Going back to Clio. OM1. Okay. See, that's something that Star Citizen needs to work on, and that's contextualizing their waypoint markers. They need to turn off the waypoint markers of the delivery until after you've made the collection, or at least landed at the collection point. Because right now I've got the collect directly to my front, but I also have the delivery to the bottom right. They should not be on the screen at the same time, is what I'm trying to say. I think that should be an easy fix, and I don't know why they haven't fixed it. Other than the fact that maybe they're just lazy. Or they don't think it's a problem.
Autodrive is now on.
Now I do have a bigger ship. I've got the Carrack. I could take the large cargo missions, do one trip of 100 SU or whatever, but it just takes too much time to get in and out of the Carrack. It basically, I think it would be slower. Even though it can take more in one trip, I think it would be a slower
Shields normal.
Now, one of these I closed. Okay, I'm a little confused about where the landing pads are at. These lights are a little... Oh, look at that. There's a crater over there. I'm having a hard time. Is that the landing pad that I was using? Because I don't remember all these ships being here. Nope, the door's open. Ah, the door is closed over there. I bet you that's the one I was using. Because I remember I closed it for the next guy. And that's what I was thinking. I was like... Because usually if it's closed, it works. Usually. Okay, I'm dripping. I'm dripping. That should be good. Come on, let's slam into the ground. I think that should be good. What are my keystrokes? This one and this one. I gotta hold it. Keep forgetting. Okay, well it's been 10 minutes. Let's see. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this in 9 minutes. No! Okay, this elevator is not working. That elevator looks like it already has cargo in it. Okay, this is good. This is good. Exit kiosk, come on. There it is. Okay, I'm gonna have to fly over here. Hopefully nobody messes with my cargo.
Takeoff complete.
Okay, where am I going? Looks like the sun's coming up. Let's let it settle down. Uh-oh, we're starting to get a little bit of... FPS drop. When you start seeing the boxes bounce around, that means the FPS is kind of tanked. That's okay, because this is the last mission of the night. Wonder if I could grab it from here. Hey, I can. It's bouncing around. Got to be extra careful not to cause my ship to explode. Stop bouncing around. After this box, I'm gonna look to see what my FPS is. Oh, it's actually doing really well. I don't know what's going on then. Well, there is a difference between the server FPS and the client FPS. So the server FPS must be dropping. Yeah, it's making me dizzy. To see those boxes bounce around like that. Hey Sean, it's been a while. Has there been new updates or patches? Absolutely has. If you look at my title of the stream, it is 4.2.1. That's the newest patch. There's an event going on right now. Called Race to something. I don't know what it's called, but what it is the 4 planets in Stanton are having a friendly competition collecting resources. That's what I'm gathering right here. to help with the regen crisis. And out of the 4 planets that at the end of the month or at the end of the patch period or whatever it is, whoever has the most resources gathered wins a prize. If you participate in the event, you are given credit as you go, based on how much resources that you gather, or mine, because you can, instead of just hauling cargo, you can actually go out and gather the resources yourself, and they will pay you for the resources. But when it comes to what I'm doing here, they're just going to pay me for the transport of the cargo. But they're going to count how many tons of cargo I transport. And there are certain prizes that are given out at certain levels. The first level, I don't even know what the first level is. I know that after this load, I will meet that first level. What we'll do is once I drop this off, we'll do a little research to see what I've recovered or what I've earned. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It was advertised to be a lot more involved, meaning there was going to be multiple types of missions that you could take, but in reality there's really only one type of mission you could take. And I think that's because the other ones are either bugged or they don't happen, they don't spawn, or something happens that don't allow you to take those other missions.
Landing gear raised.
Somebody was saying that they do spawn, but the minute they spawn, somebody picks it up. And not everybody, there's a limited number of them, is what I'm saying. So when it spawns, a player picks it up, and then now you can't get it.
Shields off. Autodrive is now. Autodrive is now off.
There it is.
Autodrive is now
Um, when you do these shipments, you have to basically pick which planet you're doing them for, and it gives you credits, or gives you credit for working towards that planet's success. Now, I've always chosen Microtech as my home planet at, until Magnus gets released. And then eventually Goss. But right now, it's Microtech. So I've been taking Microtech missions because I want them to succeed. But they only have 30 million tons delivered, where Hurston has 40 million. So it's a lot of millions that that have to be delivered to get caught up. But I'm doing my part. You know, as they say, do your part. That's what I'm doing.
Shields
I think we're close enough. Wait. Where's my hangar? Oh, it's over here. They moved it. They did institute a gravity on your ship. So now, if your vertical takeoff thrusters are not constantly being fired, the ship won't hover. You have to manually work that out.
landing gear deployed.
Okay, let's get this. See how I'm dropping? That's because of the gravity. Not because I'm lowering myself, because I'm not. Which I think is okay. I think that's good. I don't have a problem with it. Because I can always fight it with, like, downward thrust. But it does cause a little bit of the hopping action that's, you know, going on right now. I don't even know what my fuel level is on my ship. I haven't checked it all game. Is this a game that if you haven't played in a while, it takes some time to get used to the controls again? Yes, I think so. It is like riding a bike, but it takes me, you know, a little bit of time to get used to it. But once I get used to it, it's all good. Come on. My warehouse is loading because I've got so many things in the warehouse. I just want to bring the elevator up. Come on. Let me just open the door. There we go. Up. Now I did pick up a couple of these walker cargo walkers, but I found them at a landing zone. Yeah, I'm mouse and keyboard. 100%. All the time. If this was more of a flight simulator, like an actual airplane, I would probably use my my joystick and throttle, but because there's 6 degrees of motion, and there is more to me, more than half of the game is in first person, walking around, shooting guns, and interacting with things. I'm going to use my mouse and keyboard for that. And I don't want to have to push my mouse and keyboard out of the way, pull my joystick out, which I did early on. I pulled my joystick out, I would fly, and then when I landed and had to get out of the ship, I would push my joystick away, pull my mouse and keyboard, and after about one time, I realized I didn't want to do that anymore. I didn't want to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Now, some people have their joysticks mounted on swivels, where they could just swivel it out of the way or swivel it back in. That's pretty cool, but that's not me. I'm not going to do that. But like when I play DCS or more like IL-2 or something like that, I will definitely use my keyboard, my joystick. But that's because you're not playing a first-person shooter type game. Now, I had a friend back in the early days of our squadron. He's no longer in the squadron. He bailed. He wanted to start his own thing, which I totally supported that and helped him set it all up and all that stuff. Like showed him how to set up his at the time it was TeamSpeak. We didn't have Discord, we had TeamSpeak. And I showed him how to set up a TeamSpeak server and showed him how to set up a website and all that stuff. But my point is, he played with an Xbox controller. He flew with it, and he did first-person shooting, on the ground with it. And I always this is probably a flaw on my part. But I ridicule people that use Xbox controllers. Because it does both things okay, first person and flight. It does both of them okay, but it doesn't do either one of them well. Right? You don't have enough buttons to fly because it takes about 30 different keystrokes when you're flying, if not more than that. And same thing when you're on the foot. You need a keyboard, or you need a joystick with a bunch of buttons on it. And an Xbox controller just doesn't have enough buttons. But he flew just fine, and he used it for every game that he played, so he was comfortable with it, and that's all that's important, as long as you're comfortable. but you can't aim with an Xbox controller. You like when you're trying to shoot a sniper rifle, you know, you're trying to hit somebody 2 kilometers away. The amount of precision that you have with an Xbox controller is not good enough. With a mouse, I can point exactly where I want to point, right? With an Xbox controller, you're limited on where you can point. That's why some games like Call of Duty, and I'm just going to use them as a punching bag, but games like Call of Duty have something called aim assist. So let's say I was trying to shoot that box, but I had an Xbox controller, I was aiming right here and I pulled the trigger, I would still hit. Because Xbox or Microsoft or whoever made the game using a controller like that knows the limitations of the controller, and so they incorporate things like auto assist. To help you aim. Nice. Yeah, that's enough of that. I don't want to rag on Xbox controllers too much, because there is a place for it. You have been awarded a Pyro Microtech multi-tool and a Falston jumpsuit, Microtech edition. I have, huh? My ship can stay right there.
It's Remy. I spoke to my bosses about all the good work you've been doing, and they've approved a nice bonus for you. Enjoy. Thanks for that. Been a rough one today. More failures than successes so far. Wish all our contractors handled their business like you.
See, the mouse wheel allows me to do this. You can't do that with an Xbox controller. Okay, sorry. Okay, here we are. Let's get rid of these containers. Okay, I got some kind of pyro multi-tool. Is that it there? That's a black cherry. There's a pyro multi. Okay, so it's just a regular old multi-tool. No, oh, okay, wait. It's a pyro multi-tool Microtech edition? Is that what I'm... Maybe not. Maybe... Because I have a ton of multi-tools. Different colors. Okay. And I noticed there was a jumpsuit, it said, right? Microtech edition. There's a Falston jumpsuit. I don't see where it says Microtech Edition on it. I wish I could zoom in over here, you know. Those are basically two things that I could care less about. Or as you say, couldn't care less about. Okay, so let's go to my F1, right? Let's go to Journal. Second Life Resource Drive. That's where I'm at. I've delivered 99 tons, and you get the award here. Oh wait, what just happened? That just changed. Okay. To get the next reward, you got to do 311. I was hoping that I could click on this and it would tell me what the award was. Yeah, it's not letting me click on it to see what the award is. So if I Alt Tab, and then I go to Robert. Okay, it's already. I just type RO and it already went straight there. Let's go center monitor. Let's see if I even have that as an option. I do. Okay, don't care about the meteor at all. 0. Where's the event? Come on now. Here it is. Race for Stanton. Answer the call. Yeah, let's see what this has to do. Okay. I'm working on the Microtech, obviously. Here it is. Rewards. Basic amenities. The Falston jumpsuit, hat, and a Grey Cat multi-tool branded. Okay. But I didn't see anything branded. Maybe it didn't load yet. The second one is a Grey Cat Strata armor and a Volt pulse laser pistol. Tier 3 is the Zeus Mark II. Great. Okay, so my ship can get the livery, the paint scheme, plus a shotgun, which I'll never ever use. Now this energy submachine gun I might use. I don't know. I'll have to play around with it. And Tier 5 only applies, my understanding is, but energy assault rifle, all branded by the most supported corporation. Yeah, okay, maybe I can get to Tier 5. But here's the black armor, but only the people that are supporting the winner get the black armor. It's my understanding. Okay. All right. So scrolling up. Tier 2 is Strata armor and a pistol. If I want the livery, I got to get to level 3. And that means I got to get to 777. If I do about 100 every night I play, then it'll take me a week. But I don't plan to play every night, so it's going to take me longer than a week. Yeah, I don't know. So I was actually thinking about switching over to playing some Skyrim because just because. Yeah, so but I don't know. I don't know if I want to continue on because all this is cargo, going back and forth, cargo, back and forth. The contracts available for Microtech are just these 4 right here, which is cargo, back and forth, and or mining, and I don't have any capability to do any mining. Now I could do hauling, I can do mercenary, collection, bounty hunting, salvage. But if I'm gonna play, I'm gonna stay in the event, try to get it completed. There are some people that are gonna complete the event in one planet, and then they'll do it again in another planet, or they will like grind all 4 planets to get to stage 1 and then grind all 4 planets to get to stage 2 or whatever, because they want to get all the rewards, and that's more power to you. I just don't have that kind of time to invest, let me rephrase that. That was probably not correct. I don't have that much time that I want to invest. Yeah. All right, guys. This is what we're going to do. We're going to call it quits for Star Citizen right now. I do plan to stream Star Citizen 2 or 3 times a week. So stay tuned to the channel. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the notification icon so that when I do stream, you'll be notified. It is going to be always after midnight that I stream any game, pretty much. But right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a short break, less than 5 minutes, just so that I can set up my next stream, and I'm going to be right back, but I'm going to be playing Skyrim. So if you're interested in Skyrim, come on back. If not, I'll see you tomorrow night or the night after or the next time I play. All right, guys, thanks, and I'll catch you in just a minute if you're back.